Hi, I'm Dana with WholeHealthDana.com, and today I'm going to teach you how to make apple cinnamon pancakes. Now, this is a really great version. It is paleo friendly. There is no grain, no gluten, no dairy. It's a really great alternative. Kids love it. So we need 2 large eggs. And then you're just going to whisk these in together lightly before we add in the rest of the ingredients. Next, you're going to need 1/3 cup of applesauce. Now, I don't eat very much applesauce in my house, and so in order to eliminate having a lot of waste, I buy the little packets, and then I just open a packet when I need it for a recipe. Then you're going to need about 1/2 tablespoon of organic 100% pure maple syrup, and you need 1/4 teaspoon of organic vanilla extract. Once you have your liquid ingredients all together, just whisk them again lightly. Next, we're going to add in our dry ingredients. You're going to need 1/4 cup of almond flour. Sometimes it's called almond meal. It's the same thing. And then you're going to need 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Look for one that is aluminum free. And lastly, you'll need 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. You can adjust the cinnamon to your taste, up or down. And then you're just going to mix your ingredients until they're combined. Now, if after combining it completely you feel like your batter might still be a little bit too liquid, maybe your eggs were too big, whatever the case is, you can add in a little bit more almond flour. Probably add it in about 1 tablespoon at a time until you get your desired consistency. You don't want it to be too thick, but you don't want it to be too runny either. Okay, so once your batter is ready, what we're going to do is head on over to the stove top where we have already preheated a hot pan on a medium. You want to make sure that you have put some coconut oil or some sort of cooking fat on it so that your pancakes are not sticking. Here we are, and we've got a hot pan here, so we're just going to spoon in some batter. And you can see mine is still looking pretty good. I did not make it too thick. Hopefully I did not leave it too thin. And you're going to let these cook for 3 to 4 minutes on this side and then flip them over. You'll have to be pretty careful when you flip them over for them to not fall apart. When you're cooking with different flour sources, sometimes these tend to be a little bit more fragile than maybe your typical pancake batter that you grew up on. Okay, so after about 3 or 4 minutes, you are ready to flip them over. And the reason why you want to do it at a medium to medium-low temperature is you don't want it to burn before it has cooked enough and is firm enough for you to be able to flip it over, because they're pretty delicate as it is. So you want to be really careful when you get ready to flip it over. Now we're just going to let this cook for a few more minutes on this side, and then we're ready to eat. Okay, so that didn't take very long. When you're all said and done, you'll have about 5 pancakes that are approximately that size. So there's nothing left to do but to give them a try. Oh yeah. So this is definitely a recipe you're going to try to make more than once for sure. How to make apple cinnamon pancakes. If you would like a printable copy of this recipe, come check it out at my website, www.wholehealthdana.com. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, check out the links that are below. I thank you for joining me today, and we'll see you next time.